Welcome to the Wednesday edition of the Box Seat. I'm Adam McGrath and joined by Mark Olmos. Mark, 7 races to take a look at for this Belmont card.
Yeah, the first Wednesday meeting here at Belmont for 2017. Looking forward to getting stuck into it. A couple of handy ones going around, of course, State Attorney later on in the day for Bob and Sandra Peters in the famed Cerise and White.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing that galloper make its debut. Let's take a look at the conditions that we are going to be faced with. The movable rail is at 12 metres. Some westerly breeze is expected as well, but a good day for racing. Let's get straight into race number 1, Mark.
Yes, it is the Amelia Park Beef, maiden over 1,000 metres. Our replay horse, a Simon Miller trained double-edged.
The corner at the 400 double-edged. A length and a half clear of Smiles Don't Lie. Over on the inside, Tips and Scandals under the Persuader. Then Flower of Scotland, who's battling on hard down the middle of the track, being followed by the baldy-faced Bridgie Bardot. Inside the 200 double-edged in front. Flower of Scotland keeps coming, however. It's Flower of Scotland. Pike now ranges up, goes to double-edge, takes the lead. The debutante too good. Flower of Scotland drew clear in the late part.
5 starts for this galloper and has placed on 2 occasions yet to win, which is a bit rare, I guess, for a Simon Miller youngster. But I've been pretty impressed with how this galloper has actually gone in recent times. Only beaten under a length by the Goblin Glider that was at Northam, and then last start as well beaten by Flower of Scotland, which looks to have a little bit of ability. Add the 3-kilo claim here to Fiona Bell. The wide barrier, a bit of a concern, but I can just see this horse really attacking the line strongly with only 54.5.
There's one that's opened up quite short as well there. Number 9, Packer Pro. The recent trial was very good, very professional, trained by Neville Parnham. Stephen Parnham to ride here from barrier 1. They'll have plenty of options, and whether they lead or take a sit, I don't think it will matter. But he was eased up that last little bit in the trial, and it was a really nice effort. The others were making ground, but he was doing it very, very comfortably.
Yeah, just cruised out in front, didn't he, in that trial? And from barrier 1's going to have a pretty similar race pattern here as well. You take a look at the form lines as well, and you see that he has placed behind More Races. Now, you've got to remember that that wasn't the More Races we're used to seeing now. That was a very green More Races, which ran on and his head was sideways, but still form lines definitely worth taking note of. And they did pull well in front of the other field as well. So I still think this horse can win on debut, but it is very short in the market.
Number 5, Dixie Win, looks to be the immediate threat to mare by Passenger here. Last start was second behind Show Honey on that day. With any luck, probably could have gone a little bit closer. Just wanted to lay in, and the rider there, Stephen Parnham, couldn't ride her out all the way to the line.
Yeah, she was first up on that occasion. Second up here, barrier 6 with William Pike on board. My concern is actually dropping back to the 1,000. We've seen this horse race very well over 12 and 14. Whether she can continue to lead a race like this, dropping back down to 1,000 against some genuine sprinters, we'll find out. But lovely barrier, best jockey in Perth on board. You can't complain with that. But I'm going to go with number 9, Packer Pro. From 5, Dixie Win, 10, Miss Swindle, and 2, Double Edged.
9 for me as well, Packer Pro, ahead of number 5, Dixie Win. Number 10, Miss Swindle, and 8, Bridgie Bardot.
Race number 2 at Ascot. It is for the 2-year-olds. It's over 1,200 metres. Mark, as you mentioned in the preview, looking forward to the Cerise and White runner, but there's some nice horses in this as well.
Yeah, there is indeed. And the replay we're going to take a look at was Ms. Lecky winning last start. Keep an eye out for Bronze Idol, Neurological, Sobrero, and Master Splinter.
Yeah, also Neurological, and towards the tail end of the field when they'd straightened up now, coming to the 250 metre mark is Master Splinter. Over on the outside, Ms. Lecky raced up for Pike, races to the lead now. Bronze Idol tries to battle away. Down the outside came Neurological, but this has been a highly impressive debut by Ms. Lecky.
Yeah, a few good performances there behind Ms. Lecky, which clearly looks to have a pretty good future ahead. That youngster for Fred Kersey, but was pretty taken by Neurological in that run, and also Bronze Idol. Bronze Idol was wide throughout and continued to attack the line strongly. Barrier 9's going to make it a little bit tough, but Neurological was one that was flying home, was held up on the rail on the inside, and when got out, just made real quick ground over those last final 100 metres. I think stepping up to 1,200 is ideal, but they do carry 1.5 kilos more here.
Yeah, the one that will open up very, very short in betting markets, though, is number 7 there, State Attorney. Of course, a full brother to the Group 2 Derby winner in Respondent, and a half brother to up-and-comer, of course, State Solicitor, which just won on the weekend, Adam. So the family's flying at the moment. Look, I'm really looking forward to seeing this galloper, but look, I wouldn't be taking anything too short. $1.50 is the quote I've got it opening up at, but I wouldn't be taking it.
No, no way in the world. I don't think you do that for any 2-year-old. I don't care who they're running for, but this horse looks to have plenty of ability as well. Still a little bit green. I thought you could see just spinning the wheels a little bit in that trial, but did it with these, winning by 4 lengths, drawn perfectly in barrier 5. This is going to be the one we continue to watch moving forward.
On top for you?
Yeah, I'll be putting State Attorney on top. From number 2, Neurological, 1, Bronze Idol, and 8, Vigneto.
State Attorney for me as well, number 7. From number 1, Bronze Idol, was very good in that replay. Number 11, The Enchantress, and 3, Monash.
Race number 3 at Ascot. It's a Class 3 handicap over the 1,200 metres. And Mark, this is a pretty competitive race.
It really is, Adam. The replay horse we're going to take a look at is number 8, Black Grape, winning 2 starts ago. Keep an eye out for Harry Thomas also.
Black Scandal, a length and a half. Zionite down on the rail. Radiant Girl Capanda there going for runs against the cutaway. Black Scandal went to Harry Thomas inside the 150. Radiant Girl Capanda behind them. Black Scandal, Harry Thomas fighting back. Hodgepodge getting home, so's Black Grape. Harry Thomas shook off Black Scandal from Black Grape deep out, who dived at it. They went to the...
It's good performance by Black Grape on that occasion. Since then, has stepped up to the 14. I like it dropping back to the 12 here. It does seem to be better suited when a short sit and sprint race, get behind them, attack the line strongly. From barrier 10, they'll be able to come down the middle of the track, and I think this horse can definitely be winning this.
Harry Thomas was a nice effort in that race. Of course, the 3-year-old son of Scandal Keeper. He looks to have a little bit of upside, but potentially a few issues as well. We heard Ross Price say last year that he doesn't really handle those very hard tracks. So back to Belmont should certainly help him in the race. We've also got number 1 up the top there, Heron Point. We've both got this one on top, Adam. The blinkers go on 1,400 metres back to 1,200 metres, and you know they'll be fit coming out of the Lindsay Smith yard.
Yeah, he's won 3 from 8 as well. It was a pretty good performance. 1,400 first up, led throughout. They run it at a really good tempo as well. As you said, drop back to the 12, put the senior jockey on board and the blinkers, and then draw barrier 2. There's a lot of ticks there for mine.
And I'm on top for you?
Yep, Heron Point for me. From number 4, Harry Thomas. Number 12, Ace's Wishes, and 2, Lawrenson.
Same exacta for me. 1 Heron Point, 4 Harry Thomas, 7 Sebring Spy with the new stable, and number 10 Kentucky Lace.
Race number 4 at Belmont. It is over the 1,000 metres, a 60-plus event. Looking forward to seeing some of these horses go head-to-head again, Mark. And Bell's Tower is one that's been in pretty good form.
Yeah, last start winner has been racing really well this preparation. Let's have a look at it winning a fortnight ago at Ascot.
Further back, block and tackle, but Roman Fighter still with a handy lead. Coming to the 200 mark, he shakes him up. Bell's Tower will not go away, and Pike has to go for the Persuader. There's not much left. There's nothing left. Bell's Tower headed him off. The Dankster runs to 3rd from Hopeton, but he comes away, Bell's Tower. Bell's Tower beat Roman Fighter. The
It's a good win on that occasion. Was able just to get into a nice position and attack the line strongly. Roman Fighter's been sent to Carnarvon since, but absolutely pants the field there over 1,200 metres, as you'd expect. I think the form lines are good enough here. Stays in the same grade and actually drops 1.5 kilos with the claim of Kate Witten, and she is riding very well at the moment as well. It has to be said. That recent performance on Dainty Test, I think, really announced herself as a jockey. I think she's going to get a really nice run here, and this is the horse to beat.
Yeah, all those performances, Adam, behind, remember, Berlin Aerosine, even Festive Excess that day up the straight where it shied at the winning post, and even Carpenter, which ran really well on the weekend, probably didn't get the 1,400 metres, but he's certainly going well. The form lines read very well. Number 6, Gold Shimmer, 2 from 2 at the track, and something we always note when coming back to Belmont, horses for courses. Back to Belmont, this galloper, Son of Oratorio, can certainly run well, especially off the effort last start where it was caught wide.
We'll take a look at the last 2 times it's run at Belmont. It beat Remember Berlin and it beat Delicate Miss. Now they're 2 genuine Saturday runners, so you are right here, and this horse races well fresh and at the track. I think you have to have a big watch on this because there's going to be a lot of speed in the race, which is definitely going to suit this horse late.
Yeah, the big thing for Troy Turner is to try to find a spot in running. Another last start winner here in Bregenz. Mitchell Pateman rides here for Jason Pateman, formerly with Maria Hunter, of course, but barrier 5 here. I thought the win was really good last start, and it proved that it can run the 1,000 metres. Just got that little bit tired late and wanted to lay out, but still a really nice performance.
Well, it's been a 930 metre horse its whole career, hasn't it? And then the last few races now we've seen it can actually get out to the 1,000, and it proved on race day with a really good performance, beating Disco Medal. I think this horse can go on with it again. It's looking for 4 in a row. It's its toughest task to date, but I don't be surprised to see it cause a bit of an upset. But I'm going to go with the last start winner, number 2, Bell's Tower. From 5, Lockroy, which will improve. Number 9, Yeah Darty, and 6, Gold Shimmer.
Horses for courses for me. Number 6, Gold Shimmer on top from the 2, Bell's Tower. 3, Forbidden Planet. And number 9, Yeah Darty.